The iPhone's working again. I don't know what's going on with the stupid thing. Bought HP tuners. MPVI2. I don't claim to be a tuner, nor do I probably ever will be. But eventually I'll learn enough to help myself. I gotta make it quick. Back there, looking sexy. Ooh, look at that thing. That's another one we're gonna tune. That's a Yeti. Nice looking rig right there. So anyways, 09 Yukon. We call it the Yeti. So this is loose change, 01 GMC, regular cab, long bed, 2-wheel drive, 4.8 in it. As you can see, I'm starting to pull it out. I'm gonna pull the whole nose off because took it for a ride and it went good the other day. Town over, which is about 15 minutes away. No problem. I had the scan tool hooked up the whole time. Cylinder 1 was misfiring. So I said, well, we'll drive it and just see if it'll come out of it and maybe some issue. To backtrack, I was having some injector issues because this is a main truck. Fuel lines, brake lines, and transmission lines were all rotted off in it. It doesn't look too bad for a main truck. It's pretty solid, except like this. I added the training cooler. I'm gonna pull the whole nose off, as I said, because I drove it about 40 minutes the other day. And on my way there, I stepped on it. I went past a Mr. Tire, and there was a Mustang there with a blower sticking out the hood, and I said, meh, LSX for life, baby, or LS for life, baby. Don't let you guys see that X. You guys will get all butthurt. So I said, well, we'll make it do. We'll step down on her and let her break loose and see what she does. Well, I stepped down, and she broke loose. She went up to about $6,000 and she went down to zero pretty fast. Something let go. I would say cylinder 1. I got under it because of the puff of smoke and whatnot, and it looks like the oil pan is destroyed, is cracked. So we got some carnage, got some good stuff going on. So you got to stay tuned for that. I'm gonna pull it out and we're gonna see what's happened. So I'm gonna hopefully this weekend finish pulling the motor, so during the week I can start assembling the other one that I have that I'm gonna show you. I got the headers to take off. I got long tubes that we put on it, brand new brake lines, hoses, brakes all the way around, calipers. The only caliper I didn't replace was the other side. This side has been replaced, the other side has not, so I have that in the other room. I'm going to show you. Got leather seats. I think I ran over its main, so I'm not getting too fancy, but I want it to have heated seats. I got LED conversion on everything. I'm going to hopefully get a Denali nose for it, one of those Denali front ends, the bumper and the grill. What else we got going on? Here's the other motors here. This is a 4.8. It was painted up for what we call Rosie, which is a 93 GMC Sonoma. Square body, one of the last years. We're going to, actually it is the last year. It had a 2.8 6-cylinder in it, and not anymore. It had a 5-speed, we're getting rid of that. Over here is the 400 turbo for it, but that 4.8 is going in loose change for now. It was a good 4.8, so we're gonna go with that. Here's a 5.3. I have buddies that are hounding me. Oh, over here's a 4.060. I have buddies hounding me about swapping. They think I really ought to swap that. A 4.8 isn't adequate enough for what I want. Well, it is. I like high RPMs. It's great. 4-point great. It is all what it says it is. So we have line lock for it. I got my tuner I'm talking to about getting a 2-step just to play around with. I've never played around with a 2-step. I like to play around with a 2-step. Rosie, the Sonoma is going to be our race drag truck. I think I've already said all this. It's so hard doing the two-part thing. I got caught up with a customer, and now I'm getting ready to leave to go with my girlfriend / life partner to get some stuff for the babies. Down here is a crossover pipe and a new injector rail that was painted for Rosie as well. It's all getting put in loose change. I don't have the time to do a bunch of stupid stuff right now. It's winter time, it's cold in Maine. I'll worry about Rosie when Rosie comes. We're working on it. I abandoned ship. In Maine, I keep coming across body work. I'm not a body man. I took 2 years at vocational when I was in high school for body work. That's the extent of it. Down here's a new taillight that they sent me. This company is awesome. Customer service, I wish I could say the name. I don't even know where the name is here. They were awesome. They were really awesome to me. I said I had a taillight issue, no problem. There's the caliper. Over there is, we're gonna have an ignition switch, so you have to snap it on, press a button to start it. Just something funny. Back here is a bunch of little odds and ends and some, we got the good Felpro, I won't use nothing but Felpro LS cathedral port intake gaskets. So I'm gonna cut it short. I know my babies are in the car and get antsy, and I'll get hell from my woman. So just keep on here and follow me, like me, you know, all that awesome stuff. Eventually I'll get better. We'll learn together. This is me rambling. Sometimes I do it. I know I've used about 25 million times so far, but we will get through this together. I will learn what I need to about this YouTube channel stuff. I like to do it to get my name out there, to kind of connect with the people. I like people's opinions and people's outlooks, and somebody might notice something or think of something that I didn't. So stay tuned. I will send you some videos of loose change periodically. To do everything else to it this weekend is probably not going to happen. I think it's going to end up being next week, during the work week, after work. Hopefully I'll get to it. I know there's a couple other things I want to do it. I got an air horn or train air horn, and I got to hook the line lock up and mess with that tail light. We got too many things to do. I got HP tuners, so now I'm going to buy credits for it and unlock that one and my girlfriend's rig, and slowly get more confident with it, and hopefully I can do a couple other ones that my friends have and stuff, and I think eventually I'll get there. Loose change, like I said, is going to have a 4.8 in it. It's not going to be anything crazy. The 93 Sonoma is going to have roll cage and line lock and hydraulic e-brake for drifting, and it's got a mini spool in it, full posi, and it's got all the good stuff. It's going to be nothing but a play truck and a toy. That's going to have a 5.3 in it, or a 4.8, probably a 4.8, because that was the intentions anyways, and probably hopefully we'll buy the Speed Engineer and turbo set for just about $4,000, so keep on us on that. Yeah, so just stay